Feet to the Fire is a campus-wide undertaking to explore environmental issues through multiple lenses, from science to art. The program is dedicated to the proposition that a multidisciplinary examination that includes art will provide a more comprehensive and deeper understanding of global environmental issues, an understanding that we hope will lead to changed attitudes and behaviors. In the 2014-15 academic year, Feet to the Fire explored the theme of the Connecticut Meets the Nile and the power that rivers have on human existence. The first event, which inspired the overall project, was a performance and extended residency with the Nile Project, an all-star gathering of musicians from the countries that border the Nile River. Their performances are designed to bring attention to the environmental issues of the historic African river that sustains millions. By showing how artists can collaborate across boundaries, the Nile Project works to transform attitudes by inspiring, educating, and empowering audiences to cultivate the sustainability of their ecosystem. We then set about bringing the Wesleyan and Middletown communities into dialogue with our own river, the Connecticut, using the arts as a catalyst. We invited choreographer Jill Sigmund to co-teach an environmental arts course with Professor Helen Poulos of the College of the Environment, Research Methods in Environmental Studies, River Encounters.
Courses like these are really interesting because they're somewhat different than just taking a science class or just taking a dance class. It allows you to think about environmental problems or environmental settings from a more holistic and integrative perspective. My classes have often integrated this field element where we're out knowing the world around us and understanding it. And so this class has been really wonderful because we've been able to do that and then also experience the course material through a new medium.
And then also experiencing
people learn in very different ways, and I'm trying to find ways to activate their imaginations and their bodies so that they understand the concepts that Helen is bringing about river ecology, but they understand them in a more visceral way. And in a way that might have different kinds of insights than when they just read about them. So I think it's having an impact in terms of people like physically getting the concepts of the course. And then I think it's just having an impact in terms of like people who don't moving in a really different context. You know, it's not a dance class. People are not necessarily coming because they want to study dance, but they're taking this leap and they're really going out on a limb and they're letting themselves move and try new things, and that's very empowering.
In partnership with the City of Middletown and area nonprofits, we also organized Feet to the Fire, Riverfront Encounter, the first ever environmental arts festival that took place on the banks of the Connecticut River in downtown Middletown. The day-long festival featured live music, visual art installations, a kids' activity zone, environmental education exhibits, Wesleyan student projects, a craft fair, and local farmers market, all designed to bring our community closer to the rich culture, history, and environmental sustainability of the Connecticut River. The festival celebrated the river as a source of cultural inspiration and creativity.
It's been a really important component of the course to think about how students want to share some of their own experiences and their own epiphanies with the public.
We hope that the Connecticut Meets the Nile allowed us to think about interdependency and preservation in a global context, thereby deepening our appreciation of our own river and strengthening our commitment to its future.